So, I'm back again, guys. Got another video here for you today, and this one is going to be a piece of gear review, an unboxing, and a little demo test, as you can tell by the thumbnail, which is probably the reason why I clicked on the video, if I'm being honest. So I won't keep you waiting. We'll just get straight to it for this Laney Ironheart Foundry Loudpedal. In this, £169, so I would say 170 just for the safe side. We've got guitar, amplifier, and pedal, so it does do both. We've got the 100 to 240 volts, 60 hertz, 50 to 60 hertz, 1.10 kg or 2.43 pounds. That is the net weight. Gross weight is 1.60 and 3.53 pounds. So the reason I'm getting this as well, and it's going to be a little bit tricky to try and use it completely today in the way that I was kind of hoping. I've not been able to outsource a cabinet yet for this, because I've heard that this can power a 1x12 or a 2x12 as long as it has an 8 ohm impedance. So here I have the Laney Ironheart Foundry loud pedal and amplifier. This is a distortion pedal and a 60-watt amplifier in the same unit. On here you have your two channels for clean and overdrive. I would say clean and crunch for the most part, because over here you have that boost pedal or boost option, which gives you that high gain tone, and then you can control how much of that's boosted. Individual volume and gain for both clean and overdriven channels, and then you've got your standard EQ bands here, as well as the option as well of having rhythm, lead, clean, and then a bright and dark tone here as well. Off to the right hand side of the unit you have your input, so this is where you will plug in power, lead for the actual plug-in, which is what takes the 2.5 amp 24 volt connector. I've got the power lead in the box, so we don't have to worry about showing that now. That'll all be set up upstairs. On and off switch, headphones, not that you'd probably want to be practicing silently, but in case you need to, there it is. Aux in. Realistically, you'd be mad to try and use something like this as a kind of a Bluetooth connection for your phone if you want to play music. Realistically, most devices now have a Bluetooth option, so where you don't need to use that, but there might be someone. Emulation output for if you go through the XLR lead or XLR input here. So if you run it to the front of the house at a gig, or like I'm probably going to have to do today, which is run it straight into your audio interface, you can use a built-in cab tone there. You can obviously turn it on and off if you have your own impulse responses, and then a ground link, lift and on. I don't know what that switch does. I'll have to read the instructions. If you do decide to use this as a distortion pedal, you have your effects loop options here, and then you have your minimum of 8 ohm loudspeaker plugs there, so you can power a 1x12 cabinet off there. I haven't got one at the time of this recording, so I will be looking to get one sorted at some point, as I do plan to do more raw take style videos for either my own riffs or for covers. So this is what I've got from the raw take I just done of that. This is the sort of rough tone that I have. I've got it on scooped mids, because the EQ band, which I didn't notice when I was downstairs at the start of the video, it doesn't do your typical where it does 0 to 12. It does 0 is 12 o'clock, -5 is all the way down, and +5 is all the way up. This will be, I guess you could say, the Ironheart riff. It's very nu metal-y, sort of like your Limp Bizkit or Black Gold sort of style. I'll give you a quick rundown of how it sounds with the drums and the bass. The settings of those haven't been changed, so all I've done is set the volume on the Ironheart pedal to 3, and then I've brought the mix down, or the levels down in here, to -10 for a hard left and right, and then I've brought them down to -20 for a 75% left and right. So that's the 2 bottom tracks of the guitars. Let me know what you think. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.